How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode in the Rotherham United series here on Football Manager 2020. We're now in a brand new year. We're in 2022. We're more or less sort of over halfway now in the season, and we're going to be kicking off our FA Cup campaign today against our parent club, Chelsea. So then, since we last met, we kick off with a 0-0 draw against Queen's Park Rangers. Pretty disappointing to draw this game, especially after how strong our winning run had been. But yeah, pretty disappointing performance, to be honest. No side really got going. 12 shots on target as well. We really should be putting one of those in the back of the net, but yeah, one of those games. We then fell to a 1-goal defeat against Sheffield Wednesday. One of our most disappointing performances in recent games. Matt Penny with the only goal of the game from the penalty spot. Again, a game we just didn't seem to get going in. Really disappointed that that's been the case, really. We did get another draw, this time another 0-0 draw. This one was against Birmingham, and just look at the stats of this one. Birmingham had just one shot on target all game to our 13. We've really got to start putting these chances away. Really disappointed to again drop points. And the most recent game saw us lose 2-1. Just look at the stats in that game. Aidan O'Brien, 2 goals at the back post, 17th minute and 23rd minute, getting man of the match. Dan Burn getting one back. Thought, you know what, we've got over a half now to get us back in the game, and it wasn't the case. And again, now we come back with four games with no win after such a strong run. So it's really annoying that that's the case. But we are now in January. We now have the opportunity to sort of up our game, bring in some new players. We're 30 games into the season, so there's sort of 18 games left. So we're way over halfway through the season now. We're 11 points outside the playoffs, and I think with a couple of strong runs now throughout the season, we could possibly try and nick it a place there. But you guys know, with the state of this club at the moment, we really are not ready for Premier League football, but I think we need to try and get as high a position as we can, really. In terms of wage, we've managed to get a little bit more money off the board, mainly because we've said we'll finish top half rather than mid-table. So I think we do need to start pushing towards sort of 8th or 9th place, because if we do drop below sort of 13th, 14th, I think we'll be in a bit of trouble. We had a nice gap between us and Preston beforehand, and because of the last 4 games, they've closed it straight back up. So we really need to make sure we finish a couple of places higher. But again, there's no real worry of us sort of slumping down into the bottom half of the table as such, but we've got to just keep our consistency going and so on, really. But some okay performances, just not scoring the goals. I think, you know, if we're going to go with that system that we've been using the last couple of times, we do need to bring in some wingers. The options are very limited. I've gone for a very speculative loan offer for Alexis Sanchez, but I think Manchester United want his wages paid, a majority of his wages paid. He's interested in joining, but I just know we won't pay the money. He's wanted. Manchester United only want $500,000 for him. We'll see what happens. However, our youngster Scott Molyneux has had a couple of bids come in. I do like him. He's a very good passer of ball, 18. Some of his key attributes can improve, but with the money situation at the club at the moment, we've accepted an offer of 1.5 million from Bournemouth, raising up to about 7.25 million. So they're going to drip feed over the next 2 years, £3 million into the club. We'll have close to £1 million coming after 10 league appearances. I think it is decent. It's decent money coming into the club and what we need, really. However, we get 55% of the transfer revenue. I'm going to see if we can push that to 100%, but I don't think that will be the case. However, we've got bigger fish to fry. We're playing up against Frank Lampard's Chelsea, our parent club. Of course, we're going to be without a couple of players because we've got them on loan from Chelsea. They're currently 3rd in the Premier League. They're doing quite well. You can see, obviously, they've got a number of good players there. Top goal scorer this season is Tammy Abraham. They've got Lautaro Martinez, Gabriel Jesus as well. They've got some seriously good players, Ruben Diaz. So it'll be interesting to see who they start today. But, you know, we go into this game, no fear. We know what we need to do. And it'll be interesting to see how we get on. So then here we are with the teams for today's game. Chelsea are starting a 4-2-3-1, and it is a strong team. They're starting Lautaro Martinez up front, Tammy Abraham at left wing with Hudson-Odoi on the right wing. I believe Hudson-Odoi is actually loan listed or transfer listed. He is loan listed, but they want you to pay a lot of his wage, so that's a shame. Obviously, we can't get him. Mason Mount is in there with Pasalic and Kovacic behind Tamore Christensen, Rudiger and Reece James with Kepa in goal. We're starting this 4-1-4-1 that we've been going with. Nketiah is going to start on the left wing. Campada and Mikel Antonio as the front three. Matt Crooks and Tropey in the middle with Vrancic in behind. And then we've got Clark, Dan Burn, Hanley and Olasunde at the back with Iverson in goal. I don't know what to expect, really, guys. I'm going to tell him it's time to end our poor run. But you know what? We turned up last season, didn't we, in the FA Cup games? We made it very, very difficult for the Premier League teams. We're at Stamford Bridge. We've got a point to prove. Let's see how we can get on. Eddie Nketiah has already picked up a knock. Just 2 minutes into the game, and Chelsea got a throw in here. They're doing well in the Premier League. We're sort of out of form in the league. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. Here is Tammy Abraham down the left-hand side. Ball in. Olasunde can clear. Vrancic, can you get there? His old legs. Find Trophy. Back to Olasunde. Option down the right-hand side. He'll find Hanley instead. He'll just hoof it up the pitch. No one's there and Chelsea can start again. Hudson-Odoi now cutting in. Swings it into Tammy Abraham. He's got a chance and he's missed it. It's a good save by Iverson. Can't really afford to give a big Premier League team like Chelsea those sort of opportunities. We've got a long throw. This is where we need to try and see if we can get any goals. Campana didn't quite win it, but it'll fall to Mikel Antonio. Option on the right, but Antonio dwells on it. And Chelsea are going to break. It's Hudson-Odoi now on the ball, on the right-hand side. Just don't dive in, please. Hudson-Odoi, Vrancic sort of got it. And he has dived in. Crooks has dived in. A penalty. VAR for the first time in the series. And it is a penalty to Chelsea. Counter-attack off our own throw-in. And Chelsea got a chance to go ahead within 16 minutes. Lautaro Martinez. And he's put it wide. I mean, Chelsea missed a penalty. And Lautaro Martinez has missed it. And maybe, just maybe, the luck could be on our side today. Or have I spoke too soon? Ball forward and Nketiah doesn't get there. Chelsea coming forward now. Pasalic in the middle. Switches it again to Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's a great touch. Hudson-Odoi ball in. Tammy Abraham misses it and Olasunde's there. Maybe the luck is on our side. Corner in for Chelsea though. Mount will whip this one in. Headed away. Campana gets it. And he hoofs it away towards Mikel Antonio. Can we counter-attack here? Mikel Antonio. Good tackle by Tomori. And we win another throw-in. Here's Nketiah on the left-hand side. Crooks. Big ball up to Trevor Clark on the left. Trevor Clark still going. Trevor Clark's gone down. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. It is. We've got a penalty against Chelsea. It's going to be Vrancic to take it. 10 minutes until half-time at Stamford Bridge. Vrancic versus Kepa. Yes! Rotherham 1-0 up against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Third goal of the season for Mario Vrancic. And this one could be the biggest of them all. 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge. Kepa went the right way, but right in the corner. What a penalty, and we're 1-0 up. We're causing issues for Chelsea. We're causing problems. We're standing firm at the moment. But how much longer can we hold on for? Kovacic, ball forward again. Clark's getting done by that every time. He's caught stranded. And Antonio, can we counter again? Eddie Nketiah. Look at the option of Campana on the left. And Nketiah is still going. Just lay him off. And Nketiah still. And Kepa makes a save. He should have laid it off. But what a run. We're going in towards half-time. And we could be 1-0 up here against Chelsea. And we are at half-time. What? What is going on? Lautaro Martinez obviously missed the penalty. Vrancic just scored one. We're just going to tell him we're happy with that. I'm just a bit cautious of the Nketiah injury, but he seems to be doing okay. We are going to keep our eye on that. Cadleck is ready on the bench if needs be. This is why we need like a proper good winger on the left-hand side. But we're causing Chelsea some issues at the moment. We've just got to make sure we don't make any errors. Dan Burn all the way back to Iverson. Grant Hanley's there. Just play it short to him. We do. Grant Hanley loops it forward to Antonio. Back to Trophy. Trophy again. Does well on a booking. We've got to watch that. Trophy still. He loses out. Mikel Antonio. Hoofs it away as far as Clark. Clark can drive forward and find Eddie Nketiah. Causing issues again, Eddie Nketiah. Still going. And again, Chelsea were diving in there. But Eddie Nketiah twisting and turning despite him having a knock. He's causing Chelsea some real issues. Here's Dan Burn with a free kick. Hoofs it forward. Campana is able to control and bring it down. Back to Trophy. Pokes it forward to Mikel Antonio again down this right-hand side. Option of Olasunde was there, but Antonio loses it. Kovacic now on the ball. Can we get a foot in? Back to Mason Mount. To Tomori. Into Macias. And Kovacic again. Ball forward to Tomori. Come on. Let's see if we can keep this out. Chelsea coming forward. Macias again. On his right foot. Saved by Iverson. Come on. We are holding on. We are holding on. Chelsea are smashing us at the moment. Mount with the ball in. Cleared away again. Proper defensive performance by the Millers so far. Macias. Come on, clear it please. Olasunde gets another foot in. He'll whip it back in. Dan Burn can head away. Kovacic into Jesus. Come on. Kovacic. No, we've just let him in. Iverson makes the save again. 3 clear-cut chances for Chelsea, but we're holding on. Another corner for the Blues. Mason Mount. No, free header straight at Iverson. We've got a throw in. Come on, let's just make sure we don't get counted off this. Olasunde. Campana couldn't quite win it. Mikel Antonio couldn't quite beat Macias. He scoops it forward, but Trevor Clark will get there. Trevor Clark loses out. He's won it back against Jesus. Come on, just release Clarky boy. Into Grant Hanley. Look at the options on the right. Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley. Just get rid of it. Olasunde wins the header. Mikel Antonio can press Tomori. But Tomori will start another counter-attack for Chelsea. Cleared and switched to Gabriel Jesus on this right-hand side. We've opened up on the right, though, if Chelsea can find it. Macias again. He's beaten Olasunde. Can we count the angle? Olasunde gets a foot in there. Only as far as Pasalic. Into Kovacic. Oh, what a goal. Mateo Kovacic. And it has been coming. Chelsea on level. Oh, we'd weathered the storm so well. But now, it's annoying that, we've restricted Chelsea from a shot from Ranger. But Kovacic, who's done well, has drilled it hard and low. And it's past Iverson. So we're going to have to now battle for another 25 minutes. Right as Chelsea are about to make a change, I'm going to bring Cadlec on the left wing. Chelsea have got a corner here. Ball in. And it's wide. It was Lautaro Martinez who rose highest. Thrown here. Deep in our own half. Cadlec will make sure we don't give it away. Cadlec back to Dan Burn. Dan Burn loops it to Campana. Tries to head it infield towards Kovacic. Higuain in the middle. The young midfielder. He looks very good, by the way. New gen that Chelsea have got there. Gabriel Jesus. Cadlec couldn't get a foot in. Kovacic again. To Tomori. Bit of room here for the left back. He whips it in towards Gabriel Jesus again. Tight angle. Saved by Iverson. And again, we've done so well to hold on. Campana, can we start a counter-attack of our own? No. Oh my word. Either of these sides going to win. What a game of football this has been. Just looking at the bench though. Who can we bring on there? Do we change it up? I'm looking at maybe Trophy. We're going to bring him on. Scott Molyneux, the youngster. He's obviously after a Premier League move. We're going to see what he can do. And can we have one more push with 5 minutes to go? Chelsea 1, Rotherham 1. Oh, the ball's fallen to Lautaro. He's headed it back though to Macias. To Higuain who pokes it forward again. Macias is going to keep this one in. Ball in. Oh no. No. Kovacic again has scored with 5 minutes to go. Oh. I mean, I wasn't expected to win, but the way we've played today has been unbelievable. We've made it so difficult for Chelsea. We took our chance in the first half, and it's just so unlucky. So unlucky. We just didn't really... We haven't offered anything sort of going forward. We're going to go attacking. Can we get one more bite of the cherry? Kovacic again. Higuain. Gabriel Jesus. Macias. The defending... Oh, Olasunde's made it so difficult for himself. And Jose Juan Macias has made it 3-1. It's annoying. It really is annoying. But what a game of football it's been. What a way to start off the year. Gabriel Jesus. Olasunde should have done better. He's had a bit of a nightmare. I think it would have been interesting to see Dujon Sterling play this game. But Iverson, again, couldn't get his hands around it. We haven't got the depth on the bench, the quality on the bench to bring on anyone that I think is going to threaten. Cadlec again, his pass is blocked. And have the floodgates open to Chelsea. Going to add number 4. He's the scoreline. Going to look bad on us here after such a gallant performance. They've been dominant, Chelsea, to be fair to them. And it's just Lautaro Martinez is in again. And it's a good save by Iverson, who manages to save yet again another chance. Chelsea have had 6 clear-cut chances today. They may add number 4 from this corner, to be fair. Kovacic with a ball in. Headed away only as far as Gabriel Jesus on the edge of the area. He'll whip it back in. Kovacic can't quite keep it in. He's offside. And I think the full-time whistle is going to go with just a couple of seconds to go. Dan Burn will take it. Plays it short of Vrancic, who got the only goal for us today. Dan Burn again clears it forward. Campana couldn't quite win that. He's been very quiet today, Leonardo Campana. Cadlec can win that. Crooks. Clark, Burn. And clears it up again towards Campana. And there we go. There is the full-time whistle. It's finished 3-1. Of course, going in at half-time, 1-0 up. After Lautaro Martinez missed the penalty. It is so annoying. He had a bit of a shocker today, to be fair. But Mateo Kovacic in the middle pulled the strings for Chelsea. He got the club back in the game. And obviously scored 2 goals. With a late goal in the 86th minute. And then Chelsea scored in the 90th minute. But what a cup tie that was for the Millers. Unfortunate there. But we have scored at Stamford Bridge. And we've given them a really competitive game, although our stats possibly don't say so. But I think it's a gallant effort by the boys. Unfortunate. And there we go, confirmation of our defeat. But obviously there's a couple of big games. Arsenal won 7-1. I mean, it could have been a lot worse today. But now out of every other competition, we're out of the Carabao Cup, obviously out of the FA Cup. And now this gives us a chance really to focus on the Championship season, really. This month is crucial. We need to really get going. We need to get some big transfers in. We will come back for the game against Cardiff at the start of February. In the meantime, we're going to be playing up against Wigan, Bristol Rovers, Preston and Newcastle. Some big games in there. Some games we'll want to win. Wigan are rock bottom at the moment. Bristol Rovers are down there struggling as well. Preston, and we want to be playing Newcastle, who are actually struggling as well. They're not actually having a fantastic season, but we'll come back for the game against Cardiff. They're in the playoffs at the moment. That's where we want to really be aiming for. Hopefully we can do it, guys. Be sure to smash the like button if you did enjoy today's video. It's an unfortunate defeat against Chelsea, but hopefully now we can focus on the league and try and push towards a playoff spot. Until next time, though, guys, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all very, very soon.